for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
The always wild Michigan National Speedway is the third chase race of the Pennzoil Truck Series season. It's the Great Clips 200. On the pole is a non-chaser, the 8 of J.J. Reed, 2's outside the 87 of Diego Yepes. Then 30 of Stephen Baker, 4th Tim Guerin rang out the top 5, Isaac Nichols. In 6th you have Levi Shones, 7th Marcus Sachi, 8th is Michael Ferris, 9th Derek Hamill, and Steve Larker rounds up the top 10. For the rest of you, we have Cole Luigi in the 24 with Alan Bowman in the 66. And then there's Carson Bowers and Zachary Fitzwater driving a Pennzoil Truck Series truck for the first time in his storied NR2003 career. They have Tim Randolph in the 52 with Keith Stevens in the 74. And there's Jack Canaramo and William Bolin. And there's Mathis Wells and Stephen Taylor, while Sebastian Kukulon with Oliver Galloway. And Mike McDonald and Alex Stewart. DJ Reed with Steve Morgan. And there's Luke Rainey and Jeff Bright. Trey Rainey with Mark Owens. And Landon Lyons and Justin Zidell. Michael Canto with Colton Yo. And the final row, John Speedford in the 02 with Riley Spraytube in the 49 to his outside. There's your show on that for the Great Clips 200 at Michigan. Let's get going with our starting command.
On behalf of the many great folks at Bass Pro Shops, Tracker, and MB&A, gentlemen, start your engines!
Business as usual today, buddy. All right, it's easy. Your seatbelt's a little tucked for me, buddy. You're ready to rock and roll. Buddy, be ready here now. Feel that thing out real good here for the first lap or so. Make sure you got a good feel for it.
It's been a wild race in the past seasons. 15 laps on this 2-mile oval in Michigan. It's going to be a great race. We're going to see 3 wide racing, 4 wide the breaking point. If we see 4 wide, we will possibly see some big crashes, especially with how fast they're going here in Michigan and how tightly packed they are in a single pack. So as the pace truck rounds off turn number 4 and make the left-hand turn to pit road and unleash the field into the hands of 2 teammates, J.J. Reed on pole, Diego Yepes to the outside, starting on row number 1, 15 laps at Michigan. Let's get going for chase race number 3 down the front stretch into the restart zone. And we're racing at Michigan. Green flag for the Great Clips 200. Brad Keselowski racing teammates side by side at the stripe. Chaser Isaac Nichols leads lap 1 in the 29 truck. But look at the pack behind, snarling hard, trying to get up there. Sachi pushed Nichols clear. Now here comes that 92 for himself to the bottom lane, looking low. Off of turn number 2 and down the back stretch. Oh! Spin! Truck sideways, they save it! It might have been the 33, but around they go in the back of the field. The 12 of Steve Morgan. Spins it around, we got a caution flag. But that could have been a lot bigger. Only a single truck spin, some trucks have some wall damage. Other than that, yellow flag is out and they're racing back. Derek Hamill to the bottom, trying to get to the race lead. 3 wide further back in the pack. And to the stripe side by side, Derek Hamill is going to lead us back to the caution flag over Isaac Nichols in the 29. So Hamill will have the race lead on the restart. Spin at the back of the field involves chaser Steve Morgan. Everyone should be fine to continue on. We'll see what happened to start this. This was incredible how this was not maybe 5 or 6 trucks involved in this. In the middle lane was Steve Morgan, but he sees a hole right there between the 27 Mark Owens and the 33 DJ Reed. He's going to take it. He goes to the middle lane. Big mistake there as he makes contact with 27. They get hooked up into DJ Reed. Reed spins it sideways, saves the truck. Morgan gets some front end damage there. Then they come off of each other. 33 4 wides get hit the wall, come down to the 12 into the 88. Luke Rainey saves the truck, but the 12 Steve Morgan goes for a spin. Jonathan Buford up there in points, almost collects with that 12, but the yellow flag is out. Some of our contenders in points go around, but my gosh, that could have been a lot bigger. Luckily that no one crashed there. It was only the 12 really spinning out, and maybe the guy that got the most damage to that, maybe the 33 TJ Reed from bouncing off the wall. Other than that, everyone should be fine damage-wise. Great job there by Morgan, just knowing and holding the brake there and just getting it around. We'll go on board with Steve Morgan, see what he saw with everything that was going on around him. Great job everyone just getting it slowed and getting by without any contact. The 02 Jonathan Beefer has an onboard camera. He's at the back of the field. He missed this one. Now we saw the smoke from the 33 almost spinning. Did a great job saving the truck and then just coming off the wall, got into the 12, and right there Beefer gassed it up to get away. Everyone doing such a great job missing that crash. Colton Yule, the 10, one of the favorites for the championship. He's at the back of the field and almost gets collected in another crash in this chase. It's been a bad chase for Colton Yule, but right here he avoids disaster and gets by and gains a few positions from that. We'll see if he can continue his march to the field. One more on board, Luke Rating, the 88 back here, and he missed this crash. He got some side damage, should be alright though. And right there is the side damage, so Luke should be fine. Not really see that being a hinder to his performance. Back in front, the 17 Derek Hamill charged forward to lead them back to the caution flag over Isaac Nichols. They'll stay out, and the 17 truck has the race lead for our restart, which will come under 10 to go. Coming back green lap number 7, Derek Hamill in the 17 leads the race. No retirees off that crash. Steve Morgan just brought down payroll, got 4 brand new Goodyear Eagles on the truck, but we do have a retiree in the race, and that is Oliver Galloway in the 21. Engine issue for that 21 team puts them out of the race. That could be worrying for some of their teammates like the 24 and the 23, hoping that their engines can last the rest of the way. So Derek Hamill leads the race in the 17 truck. Second is Isaac Nichols. Third, Code Luigi. That's, as we said, Oliver Galloway's teammate, so he might be maybe a little bit worried as of now. Fourth, Marcus Session about Zachary Fitzwater up inside the top 5. He'll find a way to wheel that truck to victory lane. They have Stephen Baker in 6th, Carson Bowers 7th, JJ Reed 8th, Mathis Wells 9th, and Diego Gapez back to 10th. Now he single file with the restart. He's going to be falling back if that yellow didn't come out. See, there's the 12, the 4, and some of the others that got some damage or just avoid it. See, there's the 33. With some of his damage, he should be fine, though. There is damage to both ends, but I don't think it's too severe. The thing he might have to worry about is that right side damage. Pace truck in. Derek Hamill with the race lead on this restart. Chaser behind him. Chaser's all inside this top 10. We're back racing, green flag in the air. Look at the jump for Isaac Nichols in that 29. He's looking high now. Hey, he faked bomb. He went high instead. Sachi goes high as well. Fitzwater going high. Cole Luigi says, I'll take advantage and go to the bomb lane. You know, he has no help. He's going to get a great run through 1 and 2. Look at that entry into the corner to get beside the 17 Hamill. Side by side as they come down the backstretch. Cole Luigi for the lead. 3 wide behind. Didn't take them long to get 3 wide, did it? Already stacking up into turn number 3. Side by side still dead even. 17 had a bigger push, but the 24th to run off the corner. Off of 4, Luigi finally gets clear, so they're 3 wide behind. Here comes JJ Reed. Pulls Sitter back to the bottom lane. To the stripe, the 8 with the push from Wells. He's going to lead at the stripe. This great racing up at the front. They're 3 wide. It's dangerous, though. One small mistake, everyone goes with you. Get just a little bit high as they come off the corner. You can bounce off the wall and collect some other trucks. Off the corner, there's the 75 into the wall. The 17 got into the wall. Truck scared to avoid. Yepes going 3 wide. Look at Jeff Bright blocking the 66 down to the apron. Bowman to the apron. He tried to make that pass. It wasn't going to work. Yepes now for the race lead. Michael Ferris behind in the 23 truck. And the pack is here. Big stack up of trucks. Yepes leads over teammate JJ Reed. Tim Gary in the 44 come to the bottom lane. Levi Schoen's behind him. Jeff Bright behind him. Gary to the race lead. See how the trucks are kind of sliding up here. It's getting close. Oh my goodness. Some trucks hit the wall. Around goes the 18 of Trey Rennie. Up in the field, called the Weedy sideways. Bowers goes around. Yellow is out. Here comes Schoens trying to lead them back. And 3 wide behind. Alan Bowman 3 wide for a second. Levi Schoens leads back with 6 to go. It's going to be 2 laps to go on the restart. Schoens leads us back to the caution flag. Nasty crash backstretch. Bowers in the 16. Trey Rain in the 18. And maybe some others. I saw Called Luigi Sideways in the 24. He probably has some pretty heavy damage to both ends of that truck. There it is. 24 truck, pretty heavily damaged on the right side. We'll see what happens. Trey Rain takes a spin, collects some others while he does his spin. Talked about the hard racing that was happening. Now they're 3 wide. If they slide just a little bit too high, they're going to get into the wall. And that happened with JJ Reed and Stephen Baker. 19 trucks going to bounce off the wall right here. Come down. Code Luigi's there. 19 spins around to the 18. There's the 13. There's the 24. Come back up the track. He got the 16. Got the 17 possibly as well. Trey goes for an uncontrolled spin. Does a great job, though, not hitting anything else once he's done spinning. And he just gets it going straight again. They'll put 4 new tires on that truck, and he'll be good to go, just like Steve Morgan. He gets the back of the field going with only 2 laps. You just have to gain every spot you can at that point. And then the 24 came up and out of control there as well, and he wiped out the 16th Bowers, who then goes for a slide, and I don't think he collected anyone else. And so you see the 24 right there, 19 down into the 24, and the 24 back up trying to control the truck, gets into the 17 and the 16, and Bowers goes for a slide down the back. Luckily no one hit him. He should be alright to go as well. He might have some damage, probably a little less though. Levi Shones going to lead us back to the caution flag, and we'll have a restart with about 2 laps to go. Shones, your race leader in the Great Clips 200. This will be the final restart of the race no matter what. 2 laps left, 4 miles here at Michigan. No more trucks retired. It's going to be 35 trucks to hopefully finish the race running. Up front, Levi Shones in the 22 leads. He has to hold them off for 2 laps. Alan Bowman trying to chase him down second. Jeff Bright in third. Tim Gary fourth. William Bullen fifth. Diego Yepez sixth. Keith Stevens seventh. Stephen Taylor eighth. Michael Ferris ninth. Isaac Nichols rounds out the top 10. Your pole sitter, JJ Reed 12th. Could that be a spot? 2 laps, a long time here at Michigan. You can make a move for about 15th on up in a hurry. So it'll be 2 to go. If we get caution before the white flag, the race is official. If we get to the white flag, we'll come back to the checkers under green flag conditions, no matter what. A crash on the last lap, we'll race it back. 2 to go. Pace truck in. Shones, Bowman, Bright, Gary, Bullen, your top 5. Down the front stretch. To the restart zone. Shones steps on the gas. We're back racing. 2 laps left. Trucks forcing high. Shones trying to protect that bomb lane, but look at the run that the 66 has. Bowman all over the back of Shones entering turn 1, but Gary moves to the bomb lane first. Here comes the 44. Bullen pushing his way through. He's up to 4th, going for 3rd. Keith Stevens in the 74 come forward as well. Down the back. Side by side. Does Bullen look 3 wide? He's down there. 3 wide to 3. We're coming to the white flag. Off of 4. Bullen's going to get to the white flag under green flag conditions. Last lap of the Great Clips 200. Who gets back around with the win? Stevens looking low in the 98. He gets down there off into turn 1. Michael Ferris coming forward. Mathis Wells, JJ Reed we mentioned from the pole. Restart 12th. Stevens sets the 23 over the back of him. Down the backstretch. Does the 23 make the move? He has a push from the 51. He's looking low. Big push for the 23. Wells looking 3 wide. The 51. Does he make it? He does. 3 wide through the final corner. Who gets off with the win? Wells down low. Ferris in the middle. Up top. Stevens falls back. Mathis Wells gets a push from JJ Reed to victory at Michigan. Wells will win. And a frantic push to the finish. Mathis Wells gets the push from JJ Reed to win here at Michigan. What a finish. A 3-wide move in 3 and 4 made it work. And held off JJ Reed at the end. Mathis Wells winning here at Michigan. That's going to definitely help him towards the points. He possibly could be your points leader. Let's now go check the finish results and the chase standings. Here are the finish results from a wild Great Clips 200 at Michigan. There were 2 caution flags for 8 laps, and 6 lead changed among 7 different drivers. Mathis Wells leads the last lap to victory. JJ Reed from the pole ends second. He was about maybe half a lap away from victory if he would have just been half a lap earlier. 3rd, Michael Ferris. 4th, Stephen Taylor. Diego Yepez, 5th. We have Keith Stevens in 6th. Tim Randolph 7th. William Bullen 8th. Jeff Bright 9th. And Isaac Nichols rounds at the top 10. 4 of your top 10 were chasers. There's your top 20. Levi Shones led the most laps at 5. He falls to 14th on that final restart. Tough break for him, but certainly showed that he was here on this day. As we look down at the rest of the points, you'll see Derek Hamill had 5 laps. Involved in a crash, falls to 32nd. See all the chasers that finished this low. The right side are the point standings. If I'm not mistaken, Mathis Wells should have the points lead by a pretty good margin. Jonathan Buford's there. Yeah, Pez is probably pretty close to being there. Another driver, Jonathan Buford. So it should be a fun race to see who can come out on top with this championship. Still a good amount of races left, and anything can happen. It's getting pretty close. We'll look ahead to our next race, our 4th chase race, which will be held at Phoenix, the Subway 250. I'll see you guys then.